Okay, I guess I'm streaming right now. My Simon sprite is not big enough to cover up the still version that he's supposed to be covering up. And then he syncs wrong, which is funny. Make it bigger. There we go. Now he's big. It's like I almost need to probably sort of tweak the GIF itself or something to get it right. Probably. Because there's Simon. I know it's got a picture of Simon in the thing, and ugh. I'll just remove them. I'll just remove them. Do this. I'm just playing around because I don't know what I'm doing. If anybody, I don't have my chat view thing. Open multi-view. I don't know what that means. Tools. Help. Scene selection. I don't know. In my experience, I need to see. Okay, YT chat. There we go. Chat is disabled for this live stream. How do I enable it? Start virtual camera, studio mod, settings. What's that mean? Cancel settings. Stream. Yeah. Output. Tell me I can't mess with anything because I'm currently en route. Video, hotkeys, stuff. My buffer. Okay, wait a second. Stop. Okay. Yeah. Send. Oh, show and hide logos. That's cool. I guess that would be interesting to do stuff with. Chat is disabled for live stream. Why? Trying to stream. I want to chat. I want to chat. Transform? No, silly goof. Scene list mode? What's that? Okay, that's probably how my things appear on the bottom. YouTube live control panel. Okay, there's chat. Let me try that. Everyone feel safe. Choosing to participate. Set a delay between messages. Yeah. Okay, maybe the chat works now. Hi. Okay, I'm talking to myself in the chat. And then my phone's going off. Doesn't have anything to do with the chat. So I don't know. This is anyway. I just decided to put up. Yeah, I got my CastleVania 1 prologue scene, and I found some sprites from Simon's Quest that look cool. You know, put some bats in there. I thought about dropping a skeleton or a zombie or something in there to start coming at Simon. Something like that. I don't know, man. I don't know how to share, engage with your audience. Yeah, I don't know how to use anything. I'm gonna have to watch probably about 20 tutorial videos and start learning how to use stuff. Okay, I just shrunk my thing. Okay, well let me go to I'm on my web browser now. I'll go to my thing. And I'm not subscribed, so I get commercials. I'm gonna go to that and go to my channel. 2 live streams, yeah. I need to probably manage my videos. copy this. I'm going to share it on Discord. Maybe people will show up. So I guess I'm streaming right now. I am streaming. Promote your stuff. Do eat. Viewer thing. I'm going to try to make a full return. 2026. Cool. Like actual content creation, not funny. Poop post videos, maybe higher quality poop posts. Main grind. Streaming. There you go. Yeah, I'm on here right now, so streamer mode is enabled. Usernames have been truncated. Okay, I don't know. I don't never streamed on Discord. Or is there a way to connect the stream on Discord? I don't know. Can one do this? I'm sure one can. I should probably look up how to do that too, since a lot of you guys are on here on Discord, and I appreciate you. I know I've gotten a bunch of new subs, and I thank you for showing up. I don't expect this channel to do anything. There's 1,000,001 channels, and I would recommend checking out OBS just disconnected and it's trying to reconnect. Okay, so I disconnected and now I'm reconnected. Good. Okay. I did watch a video on how to get some settings optimized. I did that, so sorry I'm not looking at the camera. But I put some, you see the castle with Simon, and I'm just playing with some sprites. I don't know. I don't know what this is gonna be, this particular stream thing. I wish it gave me a little preview of what it was. Yeah, let's do the film reel. There it is. Cool. Okay. And try to line stuff up. Press shift over, down. If anything, probably even lower it just so. Okay. All right. So I know what I need to do. Honestly, okay. So, all right. So I'm gonna move this. I'm gonna look at where this is. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna resize it so it fits. Okay. And I'm gonna click on this, and I'm gonna do this. And okay, cool. Pretty close. Might need to move the batty bats. Probably tuck that side in just a little. Yeah. One thing it kind of doesn't do is sort of snap things into place for you. I use a program called BeFunky when I do my video title cards, and that has little things. It'll just kind of, the grid automatically just sort of shows up and lets you know you got your thing centered, you got your things together. OBS is still, there's some features like that here, but no. I want the bat. I want to move the bat. Move the bat and make him big yo. So, and I tried something. I clicked on this and I went with scale filtering, and I went with Lanczos. I don't know, that one. I went with that one, and it looked like it cleaned up the image a little bit, actually, which was great because these guys look a little blurry if you get them real big. I thought anything to make them look nicer. That's easy to do. It's just you click on this filter and it's done. That's great. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for ease of access. But yeah, now I have a nice little thing going on here next to my face, with the Simon and all that, and it's fun. Throw in some more images just for fun since we're streaming. Make this stream actually semi-exciting for anybody who might actually watch it. Vampire Killer Resurrection title. Romanian Forest. It's a picture of Romanian forest, a real one from Romania. Morning sun background. Okay, that's a wallpaper. Yeah. There's an artist on Etsy, Gamescape, something. This one's actually supposed to be for ghouls and ghosts, but I mean it fits CastleVania so well because there's a graveyard, there's what could be a Carpathian mountain, there's the morning sun vanquishing the horrible night. I mean, that's why I like using that picture. This picture here, I'll make it big so you guys can see it in a good amount of my streams because it's just a beautifully done picture, and he's on there. Please go buy his art. You can hang it on your wall, you can put it on your streams, you can do things with it. It's beautiful. He does fantastic work. It looks like it's supposed to be made like sort of those old paintings that you might find at Goodwill or something that people would sort of use to put art up in their house, but there's that. Let me just move my stuff a little bit. I'm gonna not be able to do that. Okay, what about this? Can't do that either. Okay, I'll remove that. But yeah, I found him on Etsy. He did a good one of the castle. He did this scene that you're looking at with Simon. I guess it'd be great if I could, crop out this Simon and drop him into that and then do some kind of editing to make him look like he fits in the picture. Or maybe I should just contact a Gamescape artist. God, do I have his logo somewhere? I'd have to scour my files. I have files all over the place. Why don't, for funsies, I'll show you my files. Oh. Shut this. Okay, hang on a second. So let's add a Windows capture. Windows Capture 6, why not? Okay, I need a window to capture. Okay, now I need a window need the window to show up to be able to capture, and it's hard to do because capture method automatic. Select the window to capture. It's right here. It's right here. Why can't I do it? Okay, I think I have to leave the internet on in order for the stream to work, I think. It's not letting me capture the window. Okay. Well, let me try something else. Video capture device, scene, media, image, game capture. How about that? Try that. For any full screen application, specific window, media player, personal Microsoft Edge. Games built on Chromium cannot be captured using game capture. Instead, display capture instead. Okay. Alright. Display capture. Add. Select. Primary monitor. Okay. Okay, now we get the endless repeating monitor. Windows 10. That one. No. Cursor. Oh, okay, I'll have to have the cursor on there. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna hit OK. Okay, you're seeing my screen. Cool. Great. That's what I wanted you to see. I'm gonna pull this up. I guess you won't see it 1,000 times. So, like, you know, I have my external hard drive, and then I have my files. You know, I have videos live here. My video projects live here. I was trying to show you some of my backgrounds that I use in my videos. Gaming videos. I have a VG Pictures file right here. Okay. I have a bunch of other stuff. There's the finished, where my finished videos go, where my videos being yet to be finished or live. Excuse me. And this is not super organized. It sucks when I want to move things, because then my program that editing program's like, where did that file go? And I have to, you know, remember what I did with it. And try not to move a crap ton of files or something, or if I do, bulk them in some way. Johnny Quaker's Belmont Picks, because my channel's name used to be Johnny Quakers, now it's just Johnny de Belmont. I suppose I should change that file name, should update that. Let's see, so I have, there's my face logo and other logos, there's my funny video game pics, game front covers, OBS screen wallpapers. Okay, there he lives. The picture that Gamescape, I forgot. I said it and then I forgot what I said. Is and I edited it a couple different ways. I've darkened it. I kind of made the flames look flamier. Why don't we go with the flames flamier but dark thing there? Okay. So, but anyway, so there's that. I'm going to turn off the display capture because I know that's annoying. So I know where it is. I'm going to delete the old 8-bit picture. I'm going to remove it. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Edit, undo. Okay, so where is image 4, film reel, castle background? That's it. That's what I want. Okay, so I'm gonna, go. I guess I'll just hide it. Okay, so the bats and the film are still there. Great. Let's put game escape. I don't know, I'm gonna put painter. I can't remember. CV1 castle. Bloody hell. Open. Browse. Okay, now I'm in my, where I was showing you where my pictures live and all that. Pictures, CastleVania. No, wait, that's not the file I want. Okay, Quakers, OBS. That one, open. Okay. Okay, so now you see it. See it? This is great. I edited this, so it's different. It's darker. I think I made the moon glow more, and I tried to make the flames glow more, and that seemed to work out. I somehow found the right settings on, I think it was, I did it on my Be Funky program. Okay, so now I'm going to press Shift and just click so just this left side tucks in. And then I'm going to move this up. Oh, it just touches the film reel. I can't see it. I can't like zoom in on it, or I can, but I'm not gonna right now. So there's that. And then I'm gonna right click it and order. I'm gonna move down. Where is it? Okay, and or I can just pull it at the list right here that I've got. And see what that does. That does. Okay, and there's a faster way to move things down. Control plus down. That's what I need to do. Okay. Alright, good. Now the film is starting to show up in front of it. It's down. The bat's in front. And beautiful. Beautiful. Dan Aykroyd would say. Let's spread it out. I didn't want it to do that. Move my chat bar. you just closed the dockable window. If you'd like to show it again, use the docks menu. Okay, thanks. Thanks for the tip. Oh, let me expand my thing a little bit. Shift, click on my right side, tuck my castle back in. Wonderful. Fantastic. Maybe I want to move my bats around a little bit. Edit, undo. There we go. Click, wait till my bat makes himself accessible. Okay. Nope, now I hit my film reel. Okay. Gotta wait for the red dots to appear around the bat. Okay. Okay, there we go. Usually double click is what is required. I'm gonna back him up just a little bit more. Put him way back there. If I can still move him, I still can. Cool. Nice. Maybe I can put my walking Simon in this one. Do I still have my walking Simon? On this. Okay, let's click back on our image. One image. Add existing. Should probably be showing you like how I do stuff on OBS, but I guess, I don't know. Can I do that? Without it being like that image, that endless image dropping image? I don't know. Probably not. Right? Shoot for another display capture. Display capture 2. Primary monitor. I'm so sorry. I don't know how do you do that where it's not the endless thing that it turns into. Because it's on primary monitor, right? That's why it's wrong. So what do we do? Alright, I'm going to delete this. Yes, I'm sure. I'm going to go to try Windows capture. See what happens. Select a window. Okay, it doesn't do that. That's right, it had let me know that it wasn't going to do that, so I thought maybe. So, okay, display, capture, press this, dramatic desktop duplication. I'm going to try that. I'm going to click on this. I'm going to see what it does. That's not it. No. Automatic. Okay, we still have the endless pit falling into the endless pit thing happening. Source force SDR, that doesn't fix anything. So I don't know what SDR even is. I don't want it to capture the primary, but I want it to capture a specific window is what I want it to do. So let's see, what else can possibly do that? Browser? No. Implication audio? No. Game capture? Maybe. A specific window. Okay. Media player? Okay. That one. Games built with Chromium cannot be captured using capture all transparency, limit cursor, upgrade, I don't even know what that stuff is. Window title must match. YouTube and 7 more. Yes. Foreground window. Any full screen application. Pre-multiplied alpha? What's that? I'm gonna click things and see what happens. Limit capture rate? Oh, no. Third party overlays? I don't even know. Probably not this. Remove. Remove. Yeah, okay. I don't know. I guess I just want to capture what I'm doing on OBS. Media source. Scene. Maybe that's what I want. I don't want to create a new scene. I'm just... Group. So I guess that's something I have to learn how to do when I want to do some kind of OBS explanation. God forbid I should be the one teaching. Anyway, so cool. You can see me. I got a half decent little animation next to me. Yeah. So I mean, I guess feasibly I should be able to. Excuse me. I should be able to play a game. Shall we try playing a game? Just for fun? Because you're here. Might as well make it fun for you to watch. I don't know. Okay, I need to bring myself forward. Up. Control up. There I am. At the gate. I can't cut this in half, so it's just me. So, sorry. I almost make myself smaller just so you can see the flames. But you're probably gonna actually, if you're watching, if you're watching on a phone, my apologies. Although I think my camera mucks up the thing. Oh gosh. Alright, well this is silly, but that's what I'm going to do with that. Now I'm not saying that's what you should do at all, but preview scaling. It's probably going to make it jump out, and I don't want that. Make it big, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Okay. Alright, so shall we play a game? Just for fun? We'll just crash the whole thing. Here we go. Video games. I'm going to go with a console game. A ROM hack. CastleVania ROM hack. Why not, right? Let's see. All finalized files. You know what I probably need to do is start up RetroArch. Okay, so RetroArch is started up. So now I need to go to my sources list and click on, I suppose, window capture. Window RetroArch. Okay, that's a scrambled something. What if I click on this? Alright, so we snap it. It'll snap like with borders around the edges. Pressing control and not the other thing. So this is probably going to look funny because it's all stretched out. Now it's capturing everything. Window capture. I want it to, I don't know. So this is funny. Scale, say times 3. Okay, well that changed things. Alright, I want to, alright, now it's too big, so let's fix that. Alright, so shrinkify. Yeah, that's probably what I need to do. Do it that way for a minute. Okay. Oh, wait. Shift, don't pressing control. That's why that's not working. And the bottom of the screen's cut off. No, I don't know why, probably because I moved it. No. Stop it. Stop. Okay, I shrank it again. Okay, so now I think things will fit. Shift. Down. Plop. This isn't going to look very good. Plop. Probably unless I shrinkify all this. But I'm going to pick up my controller. And this isn't moving. I don't know. It's not capturing. It's not capturing the. Okay, make me go here. Why not? The Holy Relics. All right. But the problem is this screen seems to freeze. Okay. Interesting. I don't care if that's in that thing's way a little bit. Okay. I'm just trying to see the game, folks. I'm just trying to see my game. If I can. So is it okay? I don't know. Try just doing that. Didn't work. I hit stop recording. I'm not trying to record right now. Okay, it's not. I think you guys should be hearing the game, even though I've got my sound turned down, so it's not doubling the sound. I'm gonna try. Okay, so I'm gonna try getting the window. Do I want game capture? Screen application. I guess I want a specific window. I guess I need the Nestopia. And I press OK. Okay, and now the game's on the screen. Cool. Okay. See, I don't even know how to do stuff. Here, I'm going to do this to about here. There we go. That's decent. And then I guess I have to click on here. And now, okay, everything's in sync. Cool. Let's shoot for the Dennis Woods. I'm sorry I can't hear my game, but that's okay. We can only go with the relic we have. Alright, cool. This is a great hack by Optimon. This is like, I think this hack's years ahead of its time. There have been some other great hacks now. There's a ton of them. Thank you, Shadow Moses Collective, for introducing me to all these things. I probably, okay, my controls are great, good. Making sure, because I had set controls earlier. I didn't know if it saved the settings, but it did. Because I like to use my joystick to move sometimes, because pressing the D-pad the whole time makes my fingers tired. And I couldn't jump past the door. If there was a secret, I couldn't get it. So we'll try to I'll just get past the first boss. If you guys have been watching this long, thank you. Glad you enjoy my chaos. Hopefully, the plan is to get all this sorted so I can just turn this on and we can just go. We just, let's go. The let's go thing that I'm getting hip to, finally. I love his use of color in this. As much as it's nighttime, you got shadows. Shadows can be at night and stuff, and he does a good job of, the trees are purple on the darker side and sort of the green brown on the left. Skeletons look familiar, but they have been kind of polished. It's definitely a new Mr. Random Encounter, good name. I remember you can redo levels so you can go back and get the secret later. Indeed, color is very nice. Yeah. Agreed. 163.42. Sorry, I'm that slow. Hi. I'm gonna die. Oh gosh, Ebola. I'm gonna die. Oh, I missed my key. Not good. I know the oak stake is strong. It is strong, it's slow, but it's strong. So you gotta, it's like the whip, you gotta watch that timing. Make sure it connects with what it needs to connect with. There we go, there's a key. Cool beans. Oh! There we go. Oh, that got me. So many freaking bats. But it's CastleVania, so you know. Holy water, fine. Upgrade, thank you. Money, yay. I want to whip a candle and get money and food and stuff out of it. We all need that. There'll be so many vampire hunters because of that. Yeah, I think you're right, Mr. Random Encounter. We can redo levels, which is great. Oh, oof. The wolf, he bit you, didn't he? Yeah, he did. I'm going now. Heaven help me. Here we go. Not the big heart. I wanted the big heart. So yeah, this is just a great hack. Great hack. I mean, the level. This was, I think, before NES Maker was around. So I mean, the fact that he could do this much with CastleVania 1 is just like, I mean, Konami, let's get a contract here. Let's make a deal. You know, I just feel like the superior game hackers. Let's not. Yeah, he sure does. He will if he gets the chance. They should. Like, let's not shut these programs down. Let's talk about fair, let's say, well, okay, Konami, it's Konami's property. The original creators worked for Konami. So let's say, I want to say, like, what, 70% of that should go to them. Because the idea is not original, you know, and there are some use of the sprites from the original games. Now let's give 30% to these guys who have made new games. And let's put them on platforms, and let's let them make some money. You know? So, because, I mean, they're putting as much time in as, I mean, I can't imagine the amount of time Optimon must have put into this. I mean, look at all this. Well, there we go. Belmonts can't swim. So I just, to see these projects, oh, you have to take that down. It's like, well, no, let's negotiate something. Let's figure something out that's fair. You know, and I feel like Konami has taken steps. The collections are out. You know, despite complaints, they are there. You know, and the nice thing is they should be able to go back and reprogram them. They got a new Contra game to us by signing up with oh gosh, who was it? I'm forgetting the company. Can anybody remember the company that Contra Galuga mission? You know, they need fresh blood. They need new designers, fresh blood with new ideas to come to us to build new games. Who have a lot of love for this old stuff. Way forward. Thank you. My brain wasn't going to remember right now. And, you know, put new life into these old franchises. You know, Konami doesn't have to be a pachinko machine only thing. I think there's still... This game is living proof that it can be done. We just allow it to happen. In a fair way that rewards both the original creators and these new game makers. That's my take on that. Like to see everybody win somewhat, somehow. Coming up on the first boss. I said I was only going to play the first boss. You can't see the red lines, can you? From the OBS thing? Oh crap. Now I gotta click on my window again. Okay. Now I can play the game. Okay, get my arrow off the screen. Ugh. Okay. Mr. Bad. Oh gosh. Alright. Oh, need to use my... Okay, well, that's what that was good for. I'm not gonna die. I'm gonna be positive about this. Oh, great. Nice counter. What can I say? Did not die. I died. No, I didn't die. Oh. Oh, I caught him. Oh, look at that. Look at that. And we got the crown, and I know what the crown does. Crown pretty much lets you own the game. So, if you're having a rough day, you put on the crown and you own the game. Oh. One more level? What do you think? You guys pick the level. It's your call. You can even pick the relic if you want to. One of the things that definitely need to be defined is what's the difference between game and IP. Yes. Yes. Hey, Mr. Random Encounter. I know you. You know Shadow Moses Collective. The greater CastleVania family and that branch of the tree. The Cliff. The Cliff. Deborah Cliff. Good one. That's the good one. That has Bloody Tears. Camilla, maybe? You guys want to hear the Bloody Tears remix that Optimon gave us? Well done. Thank you. Thank you, One Huz 6342. I'm going to go for Deborah Cliff. I'm going to do it. And, okay, so what do I want? Start button. Nod, nod, nod. Thank you. Cool. Okay. Now, if I use the crown, I'll make life easier for myself. Crown or crucifix? What do you guys think? This is cool. I'm actually streaming. This is great. It's first stream where people showed up and I'm playing a game and everything's going according to plan. Hilarious. Crown. Okay, we have a vote for Crown. Any others? Damon makes the best music. I was so happy he allowed me to use his music in my Simon's Curse. Oh, Wanhuz. Gosh, now I know who you are. You're the Simon's Curse developer. Yeah, dude. Cool. Good to see you. Awesome. I did actually recently play that again. I actually got into it. I have been playing First Serve Gaming's CastleVania Symphony of Horrors. I need to start name dropping and game dropping. Let's do it. And he's making a great thing there. And you're making a great thing too. And I appreciate that you listened when I asked about making the crosses Eastern Orthodox. I said he should do that in his game too. He's like, man, I don't know. So, I don't know. I think he's kind of sticking to the original look in a lot of ways. He's in the original like assets from Castlevania's 1 through 3 with his game. He's also using 8-bit remixes of tracks from the other Castlevania games, Super Castlevania 4, some other ones that memory's not gonna pull up at the moment. So that's really great. That's really great. Yeah, yeah, Optimon, geez, man. I mean, for his hack being as old as it is and it being what it is, we miss you, Optimon. Come back, bring us something else, man. Sorry, I should be putting out a new version, but I recently moved, so I'm behind everything. Yeah, thanks for the advice. I like the feedback. Those are Optimon's tracks. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, hey, dude, life comes first. And gaming comes second. As soon as gaming can come. Second. So, yeah. But, yeah, this is, so let's play the level, shall we? Yeah. Got you. Capital letters. Here we go. Okay. So we got, I think the trees are assets from Simon's Quest. To a certain extent, I believe. Or they're not. I always said Deborah. I've always said Deborah. I've said Dabi's Path. I never said Dabby. I never said Dobby. I never said Deborah. I don't know. I guess I sort of thought Deborah has more of a medieval sound. I learned 1.5 words in Romanian. Et sunt Dracul. I am Dracula. Dracula or Draculea or something. I mean, I've now heard there's like almost 3 different ways to say it. And Vlad's, it's Sepish, not Tepish, not Teeps or Teepis. I guess it's Sepish. Is the closest I've come to getting the Impaler word right. I did, just for Moan wanting to know, I just looked into how Bram Stoker wrote Dracula. I met his great-great-grandnephew Dacre. Sorry, I can't just pull up a picture and drop it in and have it appear and disappear. I mean, I probably could if I was more savvy with this stuff, I suppose. But I got to meet him. That was cool. He's done some books. Both a prequel and a sequel to Bram's original novel. Others have also done books. I can't remember. There was a lady. She did one. I think it was Dracula the Undead. And it seems like most people like the sequel book better than the prequel book. Some people say that the prequel book was a hit and a miss. I have not read it myself. I don't want that axe. I want that candle. I do not. I don't want the time stopper right now. I like smoked steaks. So definitely need to get equipped with coffee, Mr. Random. You deserves it. See, I said Deborah because when I was a very young man, there was a girl in my class who literally spelled her name like it. Right. And that's what you do. He likes the girl. So, like, I did a video that you can watch. It's out there, where I talked about my personal experiences with Simon's Quest. Can I get him from here? I can. Cool. Like, when I was a kid, I looked at how the instruction manual said, it said something, I don't know if it said don't use the heart, it attacks, or something to that effect. And I now understand that to be humor that Konami was putting into their games, which I appreciate. I'm not going to get that blue heart. I'm not going to do it. Okay, cool. I think I got a doubler, finally. So, I was a little... Thank you for the nice shot comment. Oh boy. Okay, there's the key right away. Rock and roll. I lost my train of thought. Let's see. I was talking about my video that I made about CastleVania 2, my experiences. There was a book somewhere at my school library, I think, that just gave you a code that said if you want to start the game with all the items, use this. Should make that story more fun. It had a shady encounter with an 8-bit salesman in a cloak, just like the game, and he handed me the book and said, "Hey, take this. It's a secret to everybody." And then I was like, "Wait, that's a Zelda reference." He's like, "Yeah, I know. Shut up. Take the book, kid." And I'm like, "Okay, cool. Thanks." And for some reason, I look just like Fred Savage in that memory. I don't know why. But anyway. So I got that, and I put in all the items, and I just went to Dracula and slew him. and called it a day. Years later, I finally played through it. It was one of those games that, I mean, how much they said, well, there's going to be villagers that just lie. I mean, I guess that's a good way to deal with, gosh, we can't translate this very well. Maybe that was a solution to a problem, possibly, thinking about it. Well, I just wasn't fast enough to get him. If it was, it was. And I kind of dig it. I think it's an interesting idea. I'm not going to say it's a well-executed one. But there is a book that I recommend in my video called Transylvanian Superstitions. I don't believe the development team read it when they made the games, but they should have. Where, you know, some of the, like, a flame flickers inside the ring of fire. To me, that's poetic. Does it help anything? No. No, it does not. Will not help you find anything. The flame can be found above the 6th tree in the Dennis Woods. Alright, let's put slow their progress down. I knew that, you know, those are wrong. Those are going to help. It's in Dabai's it's in the cave in Dabai's path. And I don't know if there's anything. Is it one of the books maybe that tells you the clue that actually that could point the way towards the Sacred Flame sub-weapon item? Okay, go. And so yeah, I think, you know, for the most part, a Nintendo Power was probably gonna clear up things the best at the time the game came out, to point the way towards where things are. So anyway, I talk about all that in my video, and I guess if I want you to watch my video, I should probably shut up about my video. I want to say if I had an X, I could get to something up there, but I don't have an X. What else? Well, I wasn't going to talk because I want to tell you guys to go watch the video. But anyway, yeah, that was a few of my things that I had with the game. And I didn't, generally when I was a kid, I didn't have patience. The Ninja Turtles, the first Ninja Turtle game, was frustrating for me. Mario was frustrating because I just wanted to run as fast as I could and not pay attention much. Nope, not up there. What about up there? There's one. Oh yeah, need that. Okay, need that too. Thank you. Oh, yeah, it's him. It's Grimpelstiltskin. Here he is. Trying to give him a different name. I know Shadow Moses would call him Grimmy. And the shoe fits, that's for sure. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Good thing I got healed up before this started. I'm only able to throw one. And I need to hit some stuff with my cross so I can get some twos. If I make this, that'll be nice. And Michelangelo, remind me to give him a stern talking to if we survive this. We didn't. Darn it. Okay, do I have to start everything over? No, I don't have to start everything over. Okay. Grimmy, yep. Talk is the best. Feel free to talk about whatever. Okay. Thanks, Juan Hus. 6342. You can do it. Yes. Yes. What did I should have used the crown though. I think I had. Did I have the crown? I probably had the crown selected. I'm gonna do one more level. I'll try and then I will call it for now. Let's see. the Camilla Crypt, the Andra River, Temnita Tower. Yes, you had 3. Ugh. Well, shoot, that was my bad. That was my bad. Oh, if I care about lighting, I have a light. There I am, a little brighter in the picture. How about the? Oh, I know the Andra River sucks. That's a rough level. We'll do the tower. We'll do the tower. We'll do the crown. Get it 2, even though we don't have an item yet. That's fine. Get some points. It's okay. You can It's okay. You can rematch. We'll come back and finish this one, some point. To let you guys know, I did a video for CastleVania Chronicles 3 by War Machine Studios. Just did my first part 1. That one was nice because I pre-recorded it, and then I could go back and edit stuff. I could edit what I said. I actually completely threw out my original dialogue and redid it. Put in animations to make it more fun to watch, so it's not just a straight playthrough. Like, you know, if it's not a live stream, then I can do things to make it more fun to watch as a non-live stream video. I also just did a re-edit of a video. I visited the Wright brothers gravesite in Dayton, Ohio. In case that anybody doesn't know, that's totally fine. The Wright brothers were the 2 brothers who lived here in Ohio that helped build the first workable airplane and changed the world with what they did. Can I get it? I can. Cool. Oh, here it comes. So that was like it's like a 9-minute video, and I just was great because I used the Moises program, which is actually great if you're trying to listen to your music, if you're learning it, like you want to hear the parts. It does a pretty fair job of separating things, like guitars from drums and keys and bass and things, so you can really focus in on the instruments you want to focus in on, or the singing, too. And I used that. I was like, well, let's try that with this video. I have my dialogue where I'm talking in the car, and there's the roar of the engine while that's going on. And I put it through the program, and it separated the engine sound from my voice, and now the edited version has no engine sound at all. I thought I'd put in the engine sound and turn it down, but I decided to just completely eliminate it. So I was like, I'll just take it off. And I put some new music selections on there. I name in the video, I do name the remix artists and the original composers. So I try to make sure I credit, the original composers in the video, if that saves me at all from people being like, any issues. Where's that? There we go. That's what I wanted. Holy water on the skeleton. There we go. So I got all that done, and a few new animations, nothing too big. So if you have any aeronautical fascination, please feel free to check out. That's not a door I can go in. Okay. Well, it looks like it could be. Please feel free to check out that video. That's up now too. Lord help me, I have done 16 videos worth of Chronicles of the Wolf. It's a Metroidvania, so that's how those games go. You do a 20-part thing, and you finally beat the game. So I've done that. That's there to check out. And honestly, if you fall asleep with those videos, that's cool. That's fine. If I'm helping people get their rest, that's okay. That was more of a those are more straight up playthrough. I don't think I bothered to do animation stuff with those. Okay, so now that I have the key, I can get out of here. Let's get out of here. Oh. But they're there. I'm like 95% through the game, and I had a second file where I did beat the game, so I know what to do. And I looked up some playthroughs. Yeah, Minotaur Axe Knights. Here we go. You're getting you got your medieval with your Greco-Roman legends comboed. What's more CastleVania than that? Yeah, gosh. No, what did I got one hit left. Oh, I probably wanted that. Dang it. Let's see. Ooh, got him. Cool. So I said Chronicles of the Wolf. I mentioned Wright Brothers. I mentioned Castlevania Chronicles 3. And there's some other stuff. I've done a lot of videos where I've tried games. I didn't play all the way through them, but I tried them out just to say, hey, check out this great game. I think I left it as, it may still be JQ Belmont Tries videos. Or it should be Johnny de Belmont Tries. I need to update those playlist names. 5 crowns. Thank you. Yes. You are rocking 5 crowns. I should probably use one. I'm trying to remember which button. Oh, yeah. I should probably just stay alive. That's what I should do. Okay, cool. Oh, gosh. Is there a meat over there? There probably is. How hard would it be to get at this point? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Oh, living dangerously. Okay, he's gotta take a break. There we go. Man, that was silly and avoidable. Dang it. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I can get it. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. And I've done cemetery visits. There's a great one here in Cincinnati called the Spring Grove Cemetery. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I should have used my time stopper. I didn't have to die at that part, but I didn't use the time stopper. It's called Spring Grove Cemetery. It's one of the designers of the place actually went to Paris and looked at cemeteries in Europe to design it. It is over 700 acres large. I don't believe the entire grounds have been used. There's still a lot there, open space, yet to be occupied. It was built because one of the practical functions of having a cemetery that large was there was the cholera epidemic, which many people died from, and they needed the cemeteries in Cincinnati that were there couldn't hold the amount of those who had perished from the I guess epidemic. I don't know if it was a pandemic. I don't know. So they built it, and they bought the land from farmers. It was farmland that was bought, and then they went to Europe to figure out how to make it look nice, and they did that. And then they found this guy who I'm going to get his first name right, and I can't remember his last name, Adolf. Do believe he was, I don't know if he was Austrian or German or came over. There was a lot of fencing that was there. Yeah, the crown. Doesn't take long with the crown. That Adolf had removed. Adolf said, let's make this look like a garden. Let's make this place look nice. So we're going to take out all the fencing. So they did. I guess they got the families to allow that. Most of the people who are interred there are of the upper class of Cincinnati. There were beer barons and liquor barons who are buried there. One of the liquor barons, a guy, he would take, I guess it was secondhand whiskey, and he would clean it up. Like, he'd buy it for pennies and sell it for dollars. And he made a fortune. And his family has a sandstone mini cathedral looking mausoleum there. So what literally, it had like a mini sanctuary at the top level, and there was a elevator that wasn't completed that would take the caskets down into the lower level, which was the crypt. But there was a lot of family feuding. There were two daughters who fought over the estate after he died. I think it's Dexter. Dexter. His last name is Dexter. So for all you Dexter fans, there you go. And the problem is it's built out of sandstone instead of, I don't know, marble or something more sturdy. And time and the elements will eventually wear it down, and it will eventually start coming down on itself. But yeah, it's still currently very beautiful. It has what they call flying buttresses. Funny, right? And these sort of tower-like flourishes that go on certain parts around sort of the towered, I don't know how to say it, parts of the mausoleum. I think some metal bands did some of their photography for their albums there, because I mean it's gothic as it gets. And I saw some kids wearing vampire capes take some pictures with their grandma in front of it. I took a picture of myself in my red Vlad Tepes Dracula shirt and my fangs in front of the door. The door looks classic. The door looks like something out of CastleVania for real. I mean, that's part of the appeal of me going to that place, was like sort of feeling like I, walking through an area that Simon Belmont would walk through. And it's just a neat place. So if you ever get out to Cincinnati, look up Spring Grove Cemetery. If you want to get the CastleVania vibe going, check it out. A lot of ground to cover. You can get lost. Use your navigation on your phone. Maybe get a map at the front office at the south gate. Maybe there are tours. They have a website. You can do the tours you'll meet. Now, so you'll meet at the south gate with your tour guide, because they don't exactly do a great job of saying, we're going to meet at the south gate. Your tour guide's name is going to be this. You're going to meet at this time in this location. They don't do that. You just sort of know. They sort of expect people to know, I guess, to go in the south gate. But it's the south gate for sure. Because if you go in the north gate, then you got to cut through the entire cemetery to get to the south gate. Yeah, good gothy time. Yeah. If you're looking for a good gothy time, people have come with costumes and taken pictures of themselves. Another interesting person who is interred there is the guy who started Fleischmann Yeast. He has basically a mini Greco-Roman Parthenon mausoleum built there. I believe he was Jewish, so he had a stained glass window put into the mausoleum, but the stained glass window depicts the fates and not saints or Jesus or any of that, since he's Jewish. That's one thing to check out. I have a lot of pictures from like 3 or 4 visits worth going there that I plan on editing together and doing just a slideshow with nice music there to see, so you guys can actually see what I'm talking about there. Like if any of you are familiar with Procter and Gamble, That's where those guys are buried. Proctor is buried there, and Gamble's buried there too. And I think they're fairly close to each other in the cemetery there. Yeah. I'm going to say it wrong. Juseliu Luxon Mausoleum. What language is that? Juan Hus. Just curious. Leomi. It sounds like it's got some Latin ties there. Oh gosh, Europe. Yeah, if you want to see great, if you're into CastleVania and you want to see a European cemetery, you go to Europe. Finnish. Ah, okay. Okay, so just like Biscuit. Cool. And we can thank for the retranslation hack. Yeah, thanks for all your guys' efforts. Wow. But anyway, I'm gonna get off here, guys. I want to thank you very much for watching. I want to try to remember how Shadow Moses does his stuff. He always says, "Thanks for welcoming me into your day like this," and as much as play a good game and then get out into the world and have some good fun. Find a good cemetery to visit. Take a nice long walk in. Get your legs loosened up, feeling good. Get your blood flowing. Eat some good food. Have some good time with some good friends and family. Do something. And we will see you guys in the future. Thanks for watching. Auf Wiedersehen. Bye-bye now. There you go. Yep. Rock on, Scary Jersey guy.